Ladies and gentlemen, this is an article that came out in News One, January 3rd, 2019. The blue wave of Black politicians get sworn in. And the I have so many misgivings about this. I can't even begin to tell you. You got all of these Black politicians, and we're not being represented at all. These folks will stand up and talk about immigration and completely turn all kinds of blind eyes to what's going on with us in the Black community. The Democrats began their new reign of power in the U.S. House of Representatives Thursday with the swearing in of the most diverse class of lawmakers, several of them African American women who made history as the first to represent their state in the House. Massachusetts, Ayanna Presley is a member of the freshman class of Black history makers. On Thursday, she became the first African American woman to represent her state in the House. Presley is joined by fellow freshman Johanna Hayes, a novice politician who is a former National Teacher of the Year. Hayes is now the first African American woman to represent Connecticut in the House. Hayes and Presley officially became members of the Congressional Black Caucus at a ceremony in Washington, D.C. on Thursday. 5 CBC members are expected to serve as committee chairs and 28 subcommittee chairs. Newly elected CBC chairs Karen Bass told News One in December that going after President Trump in 2019 was not a priority. Yeah, representing your community ain't one either. Impeachment is not going to be on top of, so they're just saying that's not top priority, impeachment. I don't believe Trump is going to be impeached, y'all. Not unless this thing gets so drastic that his own people turn on him. And then there's that possibility. The California Congresswoman said during a brief phone conversation, it doesn't mean it's going to happen. But at this point in time, we really think that some of the things our community needs are way more important than us going after impeachment now. One of Bass' top priorities as CBC chair is protecting voting rights for African Americans, pointing to the gubernatorial election that was stolen from Stacey Adams in Georgia and the ongoing voter fraud scandal in North Carolina. We have so much to do given the last 2 years of this administration, she said. There has been no accountability where we see him systematically go after gains our community achieved decades ago. There were also several history-making Black prosecutors sworn in, various offices at the state and county levels. Former Ferguson, Missouri Councilman Wesley Bell took the oath of office on Tuesday to become the first African American district attorney for St. Louis County, replacing and law and order prosecutor Bob McCullough. Good riddance to him, who oversaw the Mike Brown case. Rachel Rollins became the first African American district attorney of Suffolk County, Massachusetts. Judge Geraldine Hines, the first Black justice on the state Supreme Judicial Court, administered the oath of office on Wednesday. And in New York, Letitia James was sworn in on Monday to become the state's first African American and the first woman elected as the state's attorney general. So here's their picture. Ladies and gentlemen, pictures of people that don't represent their own people. That's all I can say. They won office, but what is the achievement as far as the Black community is concerned? It's been decades. Some of these people have been in Congress for several decades. And look at the condition of our community. Are they pushing legislation that's going to help us? Are they speaking publicly on the behalf of our people? Last time I seen them go strong in the media was for immigration. They never went that strong for us, not even once. They don't talk about our issues. When that spotlight is on them, they'll dance around and talk about everything except for us, like we don't matter. And I got a problem with that. This is a disgrace. So this was tweeted out, Congressional Black Caucus being sworn in today, and that was January 3rd, 2019. And here's another one, Christian Clark, congrats to Rep. Karen Bass, who was just sworn in as head of the CBC today. Excited to have her no-nonsense brand of leadership during these turbulent times. Yeah, but what does she do? I mean, what bills did she pass for the Black community? See, that's where I have a problem. They don't have that kind of track record where they have come out strong for the Black community. This is, oh man, this makes my stomach turn, y'all. 8 women candidates. These are Black women candidates. Black women candidates prove that they can run and win. Okay, well, run and win, but do something when you get there. Following our sisters to watch in 2019 and support them as they prepare to be sworn in next month. And this came out December 30th, 2018. Okay. There is a wave. It's not one that we're riding. It's one we created. Today at Ayanna Pressley will be sworn in as Massachusetts' first Black Congresswoman. Okay, that's January 3rd, 2019. That was tweeted out. And then we have Jahana Hayes makes history in DC today when she's sworn in as first African American woman to represent Connecticut in Congress. 5th Congressional District. Local office opens Monday in #Waterbury. And this was January 3rd, 2019 when this was tweeted out. So you're seeing just their swearing in. Wesley Bell sworn in as St. Louis prosecutor. So he replaced Bob McCullough, this man right here. If you remember, Bob McCullough from the Mike Brown, which was a very fixed grand jury that he put together. Photos by New at STL Today. All right, so you can see he's sworn in. Here's another New York. Letitia James from New York being sworn in as Attorney General. And Rachel Rowland sworn in for Sioux Falls County District Attorney. Okay, up in Massachusetts. Lauren Underwood today becomes the youngest Black woman in Congress as new class sworn in. So Lauren Underwood. She's Illinois, it says, according to here. Okay. And some of you may remember this woman. This is Jordan Davis, who was killed. This is his mother, Lucy McBath. And she ran and became a congresswoman. So Lucy McBath, mother of Jordan Davis, who was killed for playing loud music, will be sworn in as a U.S. representative from Georgia. And this came out November 19th, 2018. This was tweeted. Well, all I can say is, here's the first Somalian woman, Somalian American, that ran and won a seat in Congress. Ilhan Omar will be sworn in as the first Somali American to in Congress. One small step for Islam, one giant step for Sharia law. Yeah, whatever. So this came out on Twitter January 3rd, 2019. So you can see a good amount of people ran and won various offices. The only problem is it's going to be the status quo. Nothing ever changes no matter how many of these people are elected. And it makes me actually ashamed that we have that amount of people in the House of Representatives as attorney generals and stuff, and we're not getting any results like we should be seeing. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen, about this article that came out in News One. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.